Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game. Today we're going to be doing something different from our usual runs. We're going to be playing a full European World Cup. So basically the Euros in the World Cup game. Why? I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. So my basis around picking the teams were if they've either won the Euros, qualified for the Euros, or done something special in the Euros. So I've got a pool of teams here that have actually qualified or done something in the Euros. I didn't pick any minnows because obviously the minnows of Europe haven't qualified. And if there are teams in there that you think should have been in there, then, well, obviously this is just based on my opinion, so you can put in the comments if I missed any teams out, but these are the 32 teams, and I'm gonna be playing as Iceland in this one because in 2016 Iceland eliminated England in the quarterfinals of the Euros, which was a huge achievement for a side like Iceland. That was like the emergence of Iceland. I know it was a very small emergence, lasting only about maybe 3 years or 4 years, but yeah, it was still really cool. And as an English fan, you never really kind of forget that sort of moment, that disappointment against Iceland. So let's draw the groups. I'm not going to change the groups. Whatever it draws, I'm going to stick with. This is just sort of like, it's not really a realistic simulation or anything like that. It's just a bit of fun. So if I get knocked out, then it doesn't really matter. I just want to see how far I can get and see who will actually win this tournament. So we got all the top teams in Europe being drawn here. Holland in Group G and England in Group H. Right, so pot 2. Germany will have Ukraine in their group. Group B will be Czech Republic. In Group C we'll have Serbia alongside Croatia. Okay, getting a bit heated already. Russia into Group D. In Group E we have Denmark. Group F we have Greece. Group G we have Norway. And in Group H we have Switzerland. Okay, so in pot 3 we will have Slovakia in Group A. In Group B we have Scotland. Group C, Romania. Group D, Sweden. Group E, Turkey. F, Latvia. G, Ireland. And Group H, Hungary. Okay, so this is our pot now. Let's see where Iceland finish up in this one. Iceland will go into Group A, so quite a tough group, but I'm sure that we have the talent to deal with it. Macedonia will be in Group B, and in Group C we will have Finland. Group D will have Poland. Group E will have Wales. Group F, Austria. Group G, Albania. And in Group H we'll have Belgium. Okay, so I know these teams are about 13 years old. This game's 13 years old, so don't take it too seriously. Just before we start, we're on legendary difficulty. Best way to play the game. I always say that. I mean, I don't think it really matters in this video. If you're looking for a proper Iceland run, if you are wondering, I did do one about 7 months ago. It's in the 2010 playlist if you are interested. Germany versus Iceland in South Africa. All European World Cup held in South Africa. Something just doesn't seem right about that, does it? But yeah, I mean, maybe in the future we can do an All Asia World Cup. We've already done an All African World Cup to celebrate the AFCON. That was last year. We can do an All North America World Cup. I don't know if there's enough teams. We definitely can't do Oceania. We can do all that kind of stuff. Oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, I was about to say good defending, and then Balak just smashes it in from just outside the box, and Iceland are 1-0 down to Germany. Look, I went in for the tackle there. I was like, yeah, good defending. And then he just got it back and smashed it in. Podolski's coming forward here for Germany. Will there be a second goal for them? Oh, off the post. How did he get that kind of shot off from that angle? Oh, that was a decent ball, and there's a foul? No foul? That was a really good ball. The goalkeeper actually got confused with that. Oh, Iceland are not linking up as well as the 2016 squad. Imagine if you can get like an international football game with like the legendary international teams on it. Like I'm talking like the Brazil teams from the 70s and, you know, England from 1966 or Italy from 2006 or something like that. Best versions of the international teams that they've done in real life, you know, like Iceland 2016, that was arguably their best version. You know, stuff like that. Imagine if, like, FIFA did that. Through ball. Good Johnson. In behind. Can he get past his man? No, he's not fast enough. Free kick to Germany. Edge of the box. What is going to happen here? It's crossed in. It's headed, and that's gone in. That has gone in. I saw that coming. And who was that? It was Gomez. Mario Gomez with the second goal. And Iceland are in trouble. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if we win or lose this tournament or whatever. I just want to see who actually ends up winning it. I didn't want to be a 5-star team and just absolutely, like, destroy everybody, if you know what I mean. Because we wouldn't have got a proper, not a proper indication, but, you know, it would have just been unfair. Go on, go for the strike. And oh, yes, we just scored. I just absolutely hit one. And Good Johnson has scored to make it 2-1. Good Johnson with an absolute thunderbolt from that free kick. And I thought initially it went over. But it went over the top of Adler's head and went straight in. Wow. Okay, well, you can add that to the great list of goals that I've scored on this game. What a hit that was by Good Johnson. The goalkeeper just literally stood there and just watched it fly in. Incredible. I love those kind of goals. 2-1. Oh, no. Germany. No. Oh, there was a guy on the floor and it kept him onside. And Helmez scores to make it 3-1. 100% game over now. Look, there's a guy on the floor there. So it kept Helmez onside and he just taps it in. We just lost against Germany 3-1. I mean, not an awful performance from Iceland. We scored a really good goal. But Germany were just too strong for us in the end. Our second match of this all-European World Cup is against Slovakia. Another tough test for Iceland. I don't think that Iceland are going to get out of this group because we got Ukraine after this match. And Ukraine are quite a decent team on this game as well. Go on, through ball. Oh, almost cut it out, but Helgason still has it. Can he score? Helgason puts it wide. I mean, Iceland... I don't know what it is about Iceland. They are a 2.5-star team on this game, but they don't perform like a 2.5-star team. I think the only reason why they are so, like, well, not highly rated, but I think they're overrated because of Good Johnson. I bet a few of you are wondering, hey, why didn't you do this on a Euro game? You know, like Euro 2008 or Euro 2012 or something like that. It was really just because the World Cup games, the older ones, let you play with 32 teams. And the older European games actually are formatted at 16 international teams for the final tournament, if you get what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, I could have played a game like PES, but I don't actually own PES at all. If we lose this one, we will be going out. So, we need goals. And that's going to be a red card for Martin Skrtel, I think. Yep. There it is. Martin Skrtel gets a red card for that challenge. And Iceland's match has just gotten a little bit easier. Right. Go on. Yes, we scored. Bottom corner. And that's Gilason with the goal just before half-time to make it 1-0 to Iceland. Hamsik passes it into the middle. I don't know how I didn't tackle him there. There was 4... defenders around him, punched away by the Icelandic keeper as well. Why not just catch it? I don't understand. Crossed in, and oh my god, they went for the lob. They went for the lob and they almost got it off. Ref, you got to stop Slovakia from, like, constantly sliding me out. Like, the fans think they've done nothing wrong, but they keep doing it. Martin Skrtel's a trendsetter at the moment. Oh no, Holosko. He's got in behind a little bit here. And just tackled on the shot. Is that going to be a corner? Yes, it is, because the goalkeeper's coming up. Big finish coming up if Slovakia can get a goal. Crossed in. Headed away, kinda. Come on. Just shoot. Just get it downfield. Come on. Oh, it's not going to reach his target, is it? No, sadly not. Booted away. And Slovakia will still lose here. Only a 1-0. I felt like we could have had more, but it's okay. 3 points is 3 points. And I personally find Iceland a little bit difficult to play with on this game, but we did the job anyway. Alright, going into the final match, we are currently in second place in the group. Germany have already qualified, so Slovakia, Ukraine can still go through. Maybe not so much Ukraine, but definitely Slovakia if they can get a result. In Group B, Portugal and Macedonia look like they are about to go through. Group C, it'll be Romania and Serbia going through. I'd say the biggest surprise, Croatia, 0 points in that group. Group D, you got Italy going through at the moment as it stands. Sweden and Poland are still trying to battle it out for the top spot. Group E, you've got Spain and Wales in there, but Wales isn't quite safe yet, with Turkey and Denmark still in the running for that second place position. Group F, we have France and Austria, but like the last group, it's still not safe for Austria, with Latvia and Greece trying for that second place spot. Group G, Norway and Holland. Well, actually, everybody in that group has a fair chance to go through. So, yeah, hopefully a big finish in that one. And in Group H, England are dominating that one. Switzerland in that second place spot. But just like many other groups, Belgium and Hungary have got the chance to finish second as well. Here we go then, final match, Iceland versus Ukraine here in this all-European World Cup. Will Iceland get the big win they need to go through, or will they lose this one and potentially get knocked out? I really hope not. I think Slovakia might actually lose their match against Germany because they haven't got Skirtle for that match. So defensively, they might be struggling against them. But no score update so far. Can't really seem to go through with Iceland. Both of these teams have really defended quite well in the first 28 minutes of the game. Nazarenko is pushing no. He crosses it in, and that's a header, and that's gone in. No, as soon as I said that we were defending well, Mileski scores the header. Okay, well, we're 1-0 down, and, well, this doesn't bode well for our hopes of qualifying. Pushing forward, Ukraine here. Germany have taken the lead over Slovakia. So there's your score update. Ukraine are pushing as well. And, oh, they tested my goalkeeper, hitting the side netting there. Ukraine moving the ball around so good in this gameplay. It's been crazy, really. I can't really seem to get out on my own half, and I can't really seem to compete against them so far. Over the top, and Helgeson can't get there. I don't think this Iceland team have it in them to beat a side like Ukraine. Ukraine have just been far too good on the ball. Through ball, and here comes Helgeson. In behind. It was a good pass from Gudjonsson and a good save by the Ukraine keeper. Through ball. Gudjonsson. Has he got the pace? I just got wiped out there. Is that going to be a red? It is going to be a red. Ukraine have been doing this all game, by the way. And they've been getting away with it up until that point. You're lucky that was on the edge of the box, Ukraine. You're super lucky. Look how close it was to being a penalty. Helgeson. He's in behind. Can he do anything? Come on, Helgeson. Oh, saved. I was getting hassled too much. I had to shoot. And that's going to be it. Iceland have lost this match against Ukraine. And I don't think we're going through from the looks of the cutscenes. I think Ukraine beat us here just to stop us from going through. So did we go through? Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let's have a look at the tables. Look at that. Look at the goal difference between me and Ukraine as well. It's exactly the same. And Slovakia's was almost the same as well, but they got eliminated. Group B is Portugal and Scotland. Macedonia missing out on goal difference. Romania and Serbia in Group C. Italy and Sweden in Group D. Spain and Wales in Group E. France and Greece in Group F. Group G, Norway and Holland. And Group H, England and Switzerland. So I think the simulation glitched because Finland didn't actually go through. But if you look at the group stage, they didn't go through. They came dead last. It was supposed to be Serbia. But for some reason, if you look at the right hand side, they're there against Italy, so it's kind of glitched out, so apologies for that. Here we go then, Portugal versus Iceland in the round of 16. There's no way we're going to win this one. We got super lucky in terms of actually going through into the knockout stages. Portugal pressing. What can they do on this play? Crossed into the box, headed out. They're really dominating possession as it stands. Iceland haven't been able to do a lot, and it just fizzles out for a goal kick. Bruno Alves crosses it in. It's headed, and the goalkeeper wasn't going to come for it, and that is 1-0. Liedson scores, and Portugal are 1-0 up. Crossed in by Portugal, and they scored! How did they score that when the defender was right there and the goalkeeper didn't even move either? Liedson has scored goal number 2, and yeah, well, that's it now, I think. I think we're probably out. It was a decent ball, but the header was quite a weak one. I mean, not weak in terms of getting over the defender, but yeah, defender should have really done a little bit more to stop that. Ronaldo pushing forward for Portugal. Crossed in, that's a free header again, and that's 3-0. Portugal are destroying Iceland, and Liedson has a hat-trick before the first half. Half-time, and we are 3-0 down to Portugal, and we still have another half to play. The Icelandic fans cannot believe it. I mean, it was fortunate that they got to the round of 16 in the first place. Liedson pushed his way through, that's a really good ball. And it's poked past the goalkeeper, and it just goes wide. Through ball, Liedson, he's in behind. No. Get away. How did he get past me like that? Oh my god, we're getting destroyed. It's been a Liedson masterclass. 4-0 to Portugal, and there's still 20 minutes to play. Into the box, can we get a consolation? No, we can't even get that. Helgason puts it into row Z. Once we boot this one away, it's going to be game over. Iceland just didn't have enough to beat Portugal here. Portugal were just too good, and they absolutely destroyed us, especially in the first half. Like, it was a Liedson masterclass, but it doesn't matter. It's not a proper run, so it doesn't really matter too much. It was just a sort of a fun little run, I guess, to see how far I could try and get with Iceland. Now we can see all the stats for the tournament and see who wins the whole thing. Alright, so who won? It was Spain against Holland in the final. Kind of similar to the actual 2010 World Cup final in many ways, apart from the scoreline, of course. Who came in the third place playoff spot? Can we see that? It was Italy. They beat Germany in the third place playoff. That's your table, the end table. So I mean, the only two teams that really sort of broke through apart from the big boys were Switzerland and Romania. If you guys are interested in the top goal scorers as well, that's how it's looking like. Liedson got basically 5 goals in that whole tournament. 4 of them were against me. And that was your all-European World Cup. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know it was basically just like the Euros and stuff, but I did this for the AFCON about a year ago, and I did all African teams, and it was actually good fun, and I had a good time here today. If you liked it, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.